Good morning everybody. Today we will discuss the concepts of DBMS. In DBMS today we will discuss what is primary key and what is foreign key. Coming to primary key, a primary key will have only unique values and primary key will not have any null values. Primary key and foreign key, it is used to denote relationship between two tables. For example, consider there is a table called as student. With these are the attributes SID, name and class, in which class he is studying. Here the unique thing will be SID. For example, SID is student's roll number 1, student name is Ramu, class is second year A section. 2 is Raju, class is second year A section. 3 is Ravi, class is second year A section. If you see, SIDs are having unique values 1, 2, 3. So SID will be called as primary key. To create a primary key, we use this command. At the time of creating table, we will write like this: create table, table name student, followed by the columns or attributes which we are using. For example, SID, its type is integer. Since we mentioned that SID is primary key, we denote it as like this: primary key. And remaining columns also we will write. For example, name. Name is of type varchar. You should also give some size here. And after that, class. Class is also a varchar. For example, its size is 5. This is the command to create the primary key table. Now coming to foreign key, when there is relationship between primary key and foreign key, or when there is relationship between two tables exist, then we use foreign key. For example, these students are enrolling into some courses, so we will have a table called as enrolled. Okay, so that SID you can change the name here, roll number. Course name is C name and grade in that course. For example, roll number 1 is registering into two courses, DBMS, and he got grade A. And roll number 1 also is registering into Java course and he got B grade. Roll number 2 is there, he is registering into DBMS course, he got B grade. Roll number 3 is there, he is registering into Java course, he got A grade. If you see the foreign key values, foreign key will have only the values which are in primary key. See, 1 is there twice. So primary key cannot be duplicated, but foreign key can be duplicated. So roll number 2 is there and roll number 3 is there. So there is a condition that foreign key should have only the values which are in primary key. The values which are not in primary key cannot be accepted there. For example, if you write like this: 4, roll number 4 registered into DBMS course and he got A grade, this is a mistake, this is an error. Why? Because 4 is not there in primary key table, so 4 cannot be here. Right? So if you want to create the table for foreign key table, you should write the command like this: create table, table name for example enrolled, it is foreign key table. So we have to write what is the column there. Foreign key is roll number, its type is integer, and what else is there? C name. Course name, its type is for example varchar, give some size 5, and one more is grade of type character of size for example 5, and we said that roll number is foreign key, so you should write foreign key roll number, right? References, it is referring to which table? References, it is referring to students table's primary key. So students table primary key is SID. So in this example, SID is primary key and roll number is foreign key. So there are some conditions. So for primary key the conditions are there: primary key cannot be null and should have null unique values only. Coming to foreign key, it can have duplicate values. If you want to delete 1 here, for example, you have deleted. For example, 1 is not there. So coming to this is called as a violation of this constraint. See, you have removed roll number 1 here, but it exists here. So it is not possible. Foreign key accepts the values only when it is there in primary key. So it should be there. Right? In the same way, foreign key, if primary key is used in foreign key, primary key should not be updated, cannot be deleted, cannot be updated. If you want to update or delete foreign key, when primary key is updated or deleted, you have to use cascade command. Right? When you are creating the table, you have to write on delete cascade and on update cascade. Right? When you use cascade, what happens? If you are deleting this roll number 1 from here, it will be deleted from foreign key also. It will be deleted from foreign key also. Since we have written on delete cascade. Same for on update cascade. If roll number 4 is changed here in primary key table, we have updated. So in foreign key also it will be updated. This is about primary key and foreign key constraints. Thank you.